Yeah, we are live. Airplugs Radio. This is the Press Pass. I'm here with my boy TONIC, ALIZE. Got this album release party tonight at Al Patron. Y'all make sure y'all go get that album. Y'all go show them love. And you go see Carolyn Rodriguez and Little Young. We are with TONIC, ALIZE. Introduce yourself.
What up, G-Town? It's your boy, TONIC, ALIZE. I'm here in Greeley, Colorado. Doing it big. We at the Mosey. Doing the...
Hell yeah, yeah. So let's talk about this album, TONIC. What was the thought process going into it? I know it's your 5th solo. I mean, how does somebody like you stay consistent?
Man, I've been grinding so long, man. I just do it nowadays, man. I'm one of those artists that it just comes to me, bro. I can never stop. I'm just like, I wake up and I do music, and it's not just my hobby. It's my everyday thinking. It's the way I'm built, man. It's like since I was 6, I was recording songs and making music, and I think by the time I'm 50, I'll probably have 1,000 songs, you know what I'm saying? But it never stops, homie. It's just the way I live, dog. It's just the way of life, bro. I'm a musician, you know what I mean? There's a difference between a rapper and a musician, you know what I'm saying? A real musician, you know what I mean? He loves to do what he does, you know what I mean? And he doesn't just rap, you know what I mean? I know how to play instruments, you know what I mean? I know how to produce, songwrite, you know what I mean? I do it all, so I don't know, man. It's just what I love to do, man. And I'm going to follow it for the rest of my life, bro.
Yeah, man. Now, you know, stranger to the limelight, tell somebody you stay humble, being so consistent in the game and doing so many big things. What brings TONIC, ALIZE down?
It's fucking haters, bro. But, man, I'm from, like, the most hated city, bro. I'm from Denver, you know what I mean? Everybody's like a rat race out here, you know what I mean? No one gets along with each other. Everybody's in competition with each other and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? I get love from out of state, out of town. You know what I mean? I kick it with a selected few from my town, but you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it real. I go to out of state where there's a lot of Chicano presence, a lot of Latino presence, especially in like, you know, down south states, you know, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. You know, I'm trying to get to Cali now, South California. I've been up to Oregon doing my music. I've been to Florida. I've been all around Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, you name it. But, man, I'm just trying to get out there, bro. Keep it in the contents of Latino music. Trying to keep it to my, you know, Latino crowd. Trying to stay in my genre of music, you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool, man. Now, who can we see on the album that you got this time around that's doing guest appearances?
Guest appearances? Man, I got everybody on there. I got a lot of cats from Houston. I got Dope House Familia on there. I got my girl Caroline. I got Lil Young on there. I got Lucky. Finally got this track done with SPM, you know, from the joint. So shit's about to crack off real big. I just released it on iTunes like a day ago. So shit's gonna blow up here soon, and it's payday, you know what I'm saying? So I got them cats. I fucking with Swisher House too nowadays. I got Lil Young out here. He's coming right now here soon. Shit, be fucking with everybody. Fucking with Young Blast nowadays. He's out of Chicago. He rolls with Big Gemini. I got them on the record too. I still got tons of records with like Lil Flip. You know, I'm gonna start working on a new track with Baby Bash here in the next couple months. Just doing it, man. I got 3 music videos coming up here soon. I'm just getting ready for that promo process, bro. Ready to blow this shit up, you know what I mean? I'm doing this shit for the Latinos, man. Keep that fucking market alive, you know what I mean? We can't fucking just let that shit go out.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, man. And there's some big names there. Now, is there anybody you haven't worked with yet that you would like to work with?
Now, there's a lot of people, bro. Like, nowadays, I listen to a lot of mainstream artists, man. I like to compete my music with the mainstream because that's what people are listening to. You know what I mean? A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna compete with this underground artist when, you know, not a lot of people are listening to that. When the style's in, that trend's in, you're trying to compete with what's hot. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's a lot of artists out there. You know, I listen to like Schoolboy Q. You know, I like a little bit of Drake shit. I like Lil Wayne shit. Not too much of that shit, but a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with like a lot of that Schoolboy Q shit. You know what I mean? I like a lot of the R&B shit. But man, if to tell you the truth, I kick it with like a lot of old school cats. So I listen to a lot of old school music, man. But when it comes to my music, man, I try to stay, you know what I mean? Try to keep it real, make sure my shit's futuristic. Make sure it's, to date, basically. And that's what I drop, man. I drop those radio tracks.
Yeah, man. Now, is there any possibility of seeing you doing anything with like people like Ritz and people in strange music like Bro Lynch and stuff? Could we possibly see him in the next album?
Oh man, I'd love to do a record with Strange Music or anybody from their camp, but I don't know, man. It kind of right now, it's the way shit is like, those cats are. It's a different level, you know what I mean? Them cats are on the way higher level. They're on that mainstream level. If you ask me, they just don't want to break over to that industry radio shit, and just for that reason, I think that's why they get a lot of their fan base. But man, I would love to do a track with Ritz, man. I just started listening to his music this past summer, man. One of my homies out of Burke fucking turned me on to him. And then I was listening to him, and I was like, oh, shit, this shit's pretty sick. And then he started flowing off fast. And then come to find out he's a white boy, and I was like, oh, fuck. That shit was tripped out, man. But, man, I had the opportunity to work with Tech Nine like a few years ago, right before he dropped that last album that kind of blew him up. And it just didn't happen, man. I ended up working with Bash and Little Rob instead of them. But, man, I just tried to stay in my lane at the time. And, man, I would just love to do it, but I don't see it coming to that anytime in the future. But you never know, man. This Latino shit might blow up, and the next thing you know, man, we could all be on top. But, it's a rat race right now. We all doing it to fucking shine, and hopefully someone hears that will, put us on bigger than what we are right now. You know what I mean? Could actually distribute our music to a worldwide, market, so we could compete with these mainstream cats, you know what I mean? Since there isn't too much Latino presence on the radio right now, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear none of that shit, so, I think it's coming, you know what I mean? It's all just a matter of time.
Right on, man, and I'm looking forward to a track with Tech Nine. I know you for a long time now, and I know Tech Nine used to be one of your favorite rappers back in the day. Absolute power and all that, so I'm hoping for that. Now, like I said, this is going to be your 5th solo album. That's not mentioning the compilations. That's not mentioning the mixtapes. Your 5th solo album, how does it feel?
Man, I don't even keep track nowadays. I just keep doing it, man. And to tell the truth, this is gonna be my last album out. A full hard copy album. I'm gonna drop. The next thing I'm doing is I'm gonna just start dropping singles like crazy on the internet and just making the internet go crazy, man. Fuck it. I've been doing albums for so long, man, and just the thing about albums is like, man, you gotta wait. The wait is what kills me, man. Nowadays, it's like, fuck, you gotta wait 6 months, 4 months, drop an album if you're on it, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather, fucking drop a song that week. Next week we're dropping another song. Next week we're dropping, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm gonna start working my next shit, you know what I mean? And it's just a different type of process I'm gonna try doing and see how the music pushes that way. And the way I've been, making money off this music is those digital sales, man, and I can't turn away from that. So I'm gonna start pushing even harder with, just bringing out single after single after single, and see what happens, man. I think that's the best way to do it nowadays.
Absolutely, and we would love to play those musics on Airplug Radio if you allow us to. I mean, that'd be awesome. We would love to do exclusive stuff like that. Now, let's talk about the show tonight. Greeley, Colorado, Al Patrons. We got Carolyn Rodriguez. We got Little Young. And then we got you up there killing it. We got Crazy Joe doing his new hot single. I mean, it's a main event. Definitely a main event. How would you compare this compared to the shows you've done previously for your albums?
I mean, this is gonna be the first show we've done based off this album, so it's not gonna compare to nothing, man. It's gonna be a hot show. I'm looking forward to a couple hundred people, and it's gonna crack, man. I feel good tonight. And Caroline, we just dropped her off. She's feeling good about it too, and it's gonna be a good night, man. You know what I mean? I feel something in the air tonight, man. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate your time, Tonic Alize. We will be there tonight. If you ain't got the fucking tickets, now's your time to get the tickets. Hit up Bola Negra, hit up Tonic Alize, hit me up on Facebook. We'll get this shit popping. If not, you pay full price at the door, and believe me, it won't be easy to get in once this shit starts flying off the shelves. Y'all make sure you be there. Yo, Tonic, is there any shout out you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all my homies that are on the record. Big Gemini, Young Blast, my girl Caroline, my homie Crazy Joe, my homie Boxer, shit. All my homies in G-Town, especially my homie Billy right here next to me, man. It's been so long since I seen this cat. You know, my homie Izzy. All my homies in G-Town know me. Classic, Gabe, all you niggas, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my kids. You know, Nico, Aaliyah, I love you guys. I do this for you, man. I love you. And that's it, man. Shout out to my fans, especially, man. My fans, I love you guys, man. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. This is Villain Earplugs Radio. Press Pass with Tonic ALIZE. If you don't know, now you know. Get the tickets. Be there tonight. Main event. All day. And we are out.